YouTube, what's up? Twin with the Clippers, back again with another video. And this one, I'm doing a dreaded Mohawk. I'm gonna put the little fade on the Mohawk, since you got the dreads up there. First off, I'm gonna start by putting my holding spray on there. You can get any type of holding spray as long as it hardens up. So I'm putting my holding spray along the line. By the time this dries, when I line it up, it's gonna be crispy. This puts that extra crisp on it. This is another trick and another technique that a lot of barbers don't use. So I'm giving y'all that 100% game. I told y'all I was going to give y'all everything I know and everything I learned. I'm going to give it to y'all so y'all can learn the same thing. Put this on y'all repertoire, Put this in y'all skill level. Y'all can go ahead. Either you can take some stuff or it might be some stuff you don't like. Take the stuff you like, put it on your arsenal, man. Let it become part of your routine. And, you become a great barber, man. You got to do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? It ain't stealing. It's just learning. Learning new techniques. Ain't nothing wrong with learning. So I'm just putting a little fade inside there. I got my wall designers all the way open, and I'm going up, not going up too high. Just keeping it low and keeping it smooth. Make sure I knock all that hair out. And I'm going to keep that little guideline up there. That's the line I'm going to fade out. But keeping the guideline first. Like I said earlier, man, ain't nothing wrong with learning techniques from another barber. There's a lot of barbers out there that don't want to give you game because they afraid that you will take some of their people from them. But man, it's enough money out here for everybody. That's why I'm giving y'all that 100% game. Everything that I know and all the tricks that I know, I'm giving to y'all so y'all can know it. Ain't no use just holding everything for myself. Like, nah, you got to charge me. You got to pay me if you want to learn some of my techniques and stuff. No, man. If I learn some game, I'm giving it to y'all so y'all can learn too. I'm giving y'all everything that I'm learning, 100%. Man, because you can't be no hating barber, man, that know stuff but then want to keep the secret from everybody. Nah, that ain't me. I don't fly like that, y'all. So I'm giving y'all that game. Okay, now I got my designers going with the grain. I ain't faded yet. I put my little line inside there, but I'm just going with the grain. I just knocked the hair along the dreads down. Now with this, it's like you gotta be careful doing dreadlocks, braids, because you don't want to get too close inside there and cut inside that dreads or they braid. So you want to just kind of tilt the clippers a little bit and just lightly tap it down. Lightly go down on it. You don't want to go in too much because you don't want, like I said, you don't want to go up in that braid or that dread. That's gonna throw everything off, and your client will be mad, ready to kill you after that. Now this is another technique I do. Like all the way at the bottom of the fade, I bald it. Like when you bald and fades, either tapers, low fades, just bald the end. Not you ain't gotta go up too high, just bald the end. That makes that fade pop and make that fade so blurry looking. It's amazing. It's different techniques, different rules, man. And then in the front, I'm just taking this down with my designers, smooth. Like I said, don't not going into the braid, to the dreads too much. Just lightly go down on it with the grain. You don't want to go back inside of the dread and, like I said, ready to shoot you. So I'm just going down a little bit, just making it smooth, not going too much. No, you don't want to go in too much. You don't want to press down heavy. You just want to kind of go light over these little hairs that's in the front, because everything is all twisted and dreaded together. But you still want to make it neat though, so you want to get it as far as possible, get it as crispy as possible. I'm just hitting that liner. Like I said, this is a pre-liner. It's not the real lining of the head I'm about to do. This is just a pre-liner. Like I put this line on there just so I can see, before I start fading, so I can see everything where that blend, where I want that blend at, how high I want that blend, how low I want that blend. This is the start of that. So we'll keep the ball moving, man. Making it crispy, making it clean, making it smooth. Like I always say, that's the main thing. Making everything neat is one of the main keys, man. So that's what I want y'all to do. Make everything neat when y'all doing y'all haircuts. Make everything neat. Another trick, my barber magic pencil. I'm giving y'all gang. I'm giving y'all everything that I know. I'm giving it to y'all. Now it's that barber magic pencil. Like I said, I use this mostly on all my haircuts. I don't care what nobody say. I use this on all my haircuts. My clients love it. I love it. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep dropping these jewels for y'all. Now I'm touching it up a little bit, making it crispy. Just over the lining. Crisp, tap, tap, tap. Don't tap too heavy. You ain't gotta tap too heavy when you're doing lining. All you're doing is just tapping. If your line is already set and they crispy, that's all you really need. You ain't really gotta keep digging inside of them unless you got some real dud liners, but you still shouldn't do that. If your liner's getting kind of dud, maybe it's time for you to replace those because you don't want to Be pressing hard against people's head. And that is the blending technique. I'm going up and I'm going down. I'm blending, getting that little line out the side. It's a faint line inside here. It ain't really too much of a bulky line. It's just a small line, just flicking it out. Because I'm flicking and I'm blending without my guard. Now I'm about to grab my guard. I'm about to go against the grain when I do it. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just flicking it out. I don't have a guard. I'm just getting where that line was at. I'm just flicking it out, keeping it smooth. Look at that. Flick, 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 flick. Like that fade looks good from, you can see where I balled it at and to where I got it low at. Man, it looks crazy. It's a nice little blend. Like I said, this the Mohawk, so in the back you gotta make sure you get everything too, because he got dreads. Like, you don't wanna go into the dreads too much. You wanna make it neat and clean, but yet you don't wanna overly do it. Because you don't wanna go up too high and hit a dread, then you're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Hit a dread. So, and it's like squeezing into tight places, like when you're doing haircuts like this. Because you gotta lift the dreads up. You gotta make sure you blend all that. All that under there gotta be blended. But yet he still got dreads, as you can see. There's a few spots where you can see his dreads are still there. You can't get those. You can't get as close to him as possible. That's the main thing. You want to get as close to him as possible. You don't want to cut him off. Get as close to him as possible and make sure it's neat. As long as the rest of it is neat, that's all that matters. It's a lot of spots you can't get when you're doing cuts on dreads and braids, because you don't want to go in too much. Nah, you ain't even cutting a braid, cutting a dread, man. You don't want to do that. So just smoothing it, keeping it nice, keeping everything consistent and clean. Going with the grain, down fade. You see, I'm barely touching it with the clippers. I don't want to go in. I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna go in as much. So I'm gonna keep it neat. There's no way I can go into that so much because it's dreads. I'm not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna keep it clean as possible and make it look good as possible. And anyway, like I said before in previous videos, 75% of the haircut, that's the line. So if you do a decent, good job at the haircut, that's cool. As long as that line is set, it's A1. That line gotta be A1. That makes everything. Like a haircut could be decent, but once you throw that line on that, it changes everything. The crispiness of the haircut changes. Then the fade is next. The fade is something that, yeah, it can be alright, but you can finesse the fade with the lining. If you make sure that line is crispy, the fade will be alright. The fade will be like, man, your fade ain't all that, but that line is crispy, and that's gonna kind of put the attention on the lining. The lining gets more attention than anything. Like out of all the haircuts, the first thing people look at is the lining. The second thing people look at is the fade, the blend. The third thing people look at is the haircut itself. So, like when I get new clients and they tell me, like, man, so I got a lot of compliments off the haircut. The main thing people say is to them is, man, that lining crispy as hell. That's a crispy lining. I ain't never seen a lining that crispy. That's the first thing they say. They don't even say the fade. They say crispy lining. Secondly, when they see it, they'll say, oh, man, that's a nice fade you got, man. You faded you right. But first, they saw that lining first before anything. They say, dang, man, that lining crispy and that fade decent. The lining comes first. So even if he got dreads, braids, mohawk, it don't matter. As long as you put that line on there and it's crispy, that's going to pop automatically. Think about it. You seen somebody with nappy dreads before, but they had a crispy line? Anybody will say, man, them dreads cold. They will say, man, that line is sharp. That line is crispy. The main thing you want to do is keep that line crispy out of everything. So, just making it clean, making it smooth. I'm just keeping everything clean and crisp. So, I'm blending it at the bottom, putting that line on there. You know, fading, 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 fading. Same thing I did this side, I'm doing it this side. It's the same thing. Same thing I did. Now I'm putting my Barber Magic pencil on there. Same thing I did on that side, I'm doing on this side, man. Keep everything consistent. Everything consistent, man. That's the main thing. Whatever you do to this side, you gotta do to that side. You got to. Like if you make one side higher, you gotta make the other side higher. If you make one side too low and then you make the other side kind of higher, you gotta make the other side higher. You got to make everything exactly the same on both sides. You don't want to have one side looking crazy and one side looking A1. That's one thing you don't want to do, man. So we putting our liners on. They got the Andes TL liners. Like barbers, man, these like the main clippers you should have. Even if you're starting off, you gotta have the Andes T outliners. That's the main thing you gotta grab, man. The T outliners. You gotta have them. Gotta have them. It's like those are the go-tos. Those are one of the goats. They say the masters are the goats, but uh, I stopped using the masters, man. I get into that in another video, but like yeah, at the Andes T outliners is to go. So if y'all get some clippers and you a barber, you gotta have the Andes T outliners. Make sure you invest in some of those, man. Investing in your products is the best thing you can ever do. So you got to get the good stuff. And the Andes TR liners are the way to go. These liners are one of my go-tos. They're crispy. They're clean. They get in there good. And they make everything smooth. So yeah, get some of those. And right now, I'm using my hair fibers. See, with the fibers, it's a technique you gotta use. You can't put them in too much. You know, with the fibers, you gotta just touch it a little bit. You want that liner to look natural as possible, but still pop. And that's where the line, that's where the Barber Magic Pencil comes in, and the fibers. Hand in hand, I like Shaq and Kobe. If you know how to do it right, you can make that line look crispy without even anybody knowing the blackness is out there. Look at that line. Look how crispy that is. And it's like, it's unnoticeable. You won't even hardly see the black. Now, you see the line, to be honest. You see the line. You don't see the white line, but look. Now, if you don't get that blackness out there, it's crispy. Because that same white line that he has in his head right now from Barber Magic Pencil, it's the same line you use when you're doing a razor line and it's crispy up in that white ass show. Same thing. So, you know what I'm saying? We just I'm giving y'all this game, man. It's a good game. This A1 game. Everything I know, I'm telling y'all, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta rock with me. Y'all gotta know. Now I'm doing a little part. He wanted a little part in his head, so I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna throw you a little something, something. But with these parts again, you just gotta keep them clean. Keep it clean, man. Keep it clean and smooth. Look at that. You want to open everything up, and you want to make it look sharp. It's when you're doing designs, it's over. How you see how I'm going inside of it, and then I'm gonna flip my clippers over and go over it from a different angle. It's like the angles are what makes it clean. Like one angle won't get it. One angle will make it all right, but if you want your designs to be clean and sharp on the inside. That's how you want your designs, man. You want them sharp with no hair in the middle of them. That's what's gonna make them show. That's what make everything pop. Look at that. I'm just going over it, gliding, gliding, making it crispy. Yeah. Always put your finishing touches. Don't be scared to go over your work. Put your finishing touches on there, man. There's one thing you gotta go over. You wanna make sure that cut is A1 before you get out that chair. Make sure that cut is A1. Man, look at that line there. Look how sharp that is. Man, look at that. That's clean. Man, that's crazy. Look, sometimes I get overwhelmed with my own work, man. But yo, the finished look, I appreciate y'all. Man, y'all like, subscribe, man. Comment, man. Tell me what y'all want to see next. I'm throwing everything. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.